Hello dear friends, thank you for coming along to this channel and for this video on this channel in fact. My name is Paul Murphy, but then again you probably already know that because it says so in the title bar. This was going to be, I was going to do another Lost Lyrics recital. Now I was all geared up for it and then I just wanted something funny. So I'm going to read a little bit of a Christmas carol. No, not that one, a different one. Also by me, Paul Murphy. But this is not lyrics and songs, this is just an out-and-out satirical book. It's obviously a Mickey take of Dickens. Actually, I was going to read, I'll be honest with you because I like you all, I wanted to read some of my extremely unlikely history of the world books because I haven't read them since I wrote them. And I kind of miss them because they're kind of funny. There. And this one was here, so I'm going to go for this one here. I've done some readings of this before, so I'm going in at page 110. And as ever when I do the comedy readings, it will go all over the place. Stick with me, it might be fun. I'm glad to have your company, even if you're not glad to have mine. You're nice people. Right. What the heck does that say? Oh my gosh. I got to reprint these in larger print for myself, I tell you. I've been just putting the cap on a new lyric anthology today, so I've been working like a dog for the last 3 days straight typing up. And it's from Deluxe Lyrics Box File 5. And it's, you know, really dark material. The notes at the back, and it says, it was a long year when I do the notes about it. It starts Christmas 1994 and it runs through till August 95. And man, I was having some bad times there. I mean, the book itself is called Painting Rainbows Out of Tears. So I just needed something light to get myself away from it. Oh, hi to Aurel. Hi to Julia Bradshaw. I'm so sorry I forgot last time. And of course to Judith Helen Prescott. Get in touch, I need an executor. Okay, right, Christmas past, a visit to an older ballad. Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now. So yeah, in the previous bit, so long story short, so Scrooge's girlfriend when he was a young lad was called Bell End, and the spirit's taking him back to the night they broke up, I think it was, and now that he's with the ghost of Christmas past. Right, 2, 3, 4. Shall I do voices? And here, Scrooge, what do you see before ye? A Christmas tree. There's a frickin' surprise. Doesn't say frickin'. Stifle your attitude, cur, and your windies as well. Why, I'm afraid to transport us near naked flames. Of course it is another scene of Christmas. I am the spirit of Christmas past, not the spirit of August the bloody 13th. I am glad to show you these things, really. You deserve a good emotional scourging, more than any that I have met before, and I have been to Peterborough. Oh, no, spirit, please, please, no. Do what you will with me, but please, I beg, do not bring the thought of Peterborough to my mind. Luckily for you, Scrooge, I wish to finish so I can get to the spirit's Christmas party. Yeah, tonight's all about the luck. So look ye now, Scrooge, as the final mists swirl away. Just who are these people setting their table for a Christmas Eve meal many, many moons ago? Why, it is Bell End. You just can't stop showing me Bell End, can you, Spirit? Notice ye anything different about this Bell End? I think it's once you have seen one Bell End, though I've seen them all. No, Scrooge, this is an older Bell End you gaze upon. Oh, shudder. Can I look away, please? No. You must... No, you must stare hard at Bell End until you work out what to do next. Spirit, I note the lovely Bell End is very swollen. Is something about to happen? Most astute Scrooge, for Bell End is with child. Observe, Scrooge, and learn what has befallen her, and thee, since last ye viewed her. I know full well what hath befallen her, and what they did to her whence there. The tummy be a giveaway. Can you just this once observe in silence, miser? Like this? One more viewing, Pat. Be strong. Just keep telling thyself only one more viewing. Now watch, craven reprobate. Watch and woe. Oh, spirit, tell me, when will the bell end, hell end? Are you doing this on purpose? Yeah, I really are a pain in the past. And now we delve back. This is what Scrooge and the Ghost of Christmas Past are viewing. Mamma, cried the excited child. Mamma, can I help you lay the table? My throat ain't going to last all these different voices. She can do it, William. She's laid everything else, sneered a man from a chair by the fire by a chair with a man in it. Ned Porterbun, do you not dare to say such things? And to our child as well. Of course you can help me, William. Set the plates, and your sister Imelda can do the cutlery. Okay, so you're going to have to go with us with voices I know. And what will Papa do? The cutlery maid, I expect. I am trying to be extra good tonight, Mamma, so that Santa will give me an extra surprise in my stocking. I might have 2 lumps of coal to play with tomorrow. You know, before Papa puts them on the fire, like we did last year. Yeah, well, you got to share your presents, kid. Oh, does that mean this year you will share your grog then, Papa? Oh, God, no. Because I wrote this as a conversation, I've got no idea whose voice is coming up next. Oh, does that mean that this year you will share your grog then, Papa? Because last year it all gone by breakfast, although most of it came back before dinner. Look, kid, I just want to sit here and get some kip. Talk to your mother, okay? Okay, Papa. Mamma, when will your new baby arrive? Not long now, William, I am glad to say, for it is a wet Not long now, William, I am glad to say for a second time, for it is a fair weight to carry around in front of one. Problem I've had all my life, ha ha. Ned, Mamma, you have decorated the tree so fine, but I wonder, should we not have an angel atop it, rather than what appears to be a rather decaying stuffed cat? Well, that's a reference to a previous chapter. I've read it, so I know. Whose voice are we on? Bellends. Well, William, this year your papa has not been able to earn as much money as he usually does. He earns nothing. Well, this year he hasn't earned that much. So, dear child, we have had to economise slightly. But look, I have placed a candle there, so that it will glow and cast a lovely light down upon the tree. Did you have to put it there? Maybe it could have gone on top of the cat. Well, it was either that or in its ear, and ears are a bit raggedy and loose. And that part is not? Give it a few years, son. Ha ha, give it a few years. What does Papa mean, Mamma? Never you mind. Oh, God, there's 4 voices now. Never you mind, little Imelda. Perhaps you should be upstairs washing your hands now, for dinner will be ready soon. Off you go, and William, you can do yours when your sister has finished. When is it my turn to get the clean water, Mamma? Imelda always goes first. It is a gentlemanly thing to do, to let the girl finish first, William. Sadly, a lesson your father has never learnt. I was even after Papa with the water yesterday, Mamma. I'm not sure what he had been washing. That reminds me, have we changed to soap flakes? No. No, William. Where we get it? No. Well, William, that might be, that who knows. That is the last decoration upon the tree. What a lovely job you have done with them all. Yes, both of them. But still, 'tis one more than we had last year, and a tree more than we had the year before. Mamma, I hate to ask, but are we poor? Why, whatever makes you ask, William? Oh, little things, but the complete absence of money is the main one. Goodness, William, what things you say. Well, oh, man. Goodness. Goodness. Good. So tell me a bit about yourself while I get organised here. Goodness, William, said Belen, what things you say. Well, 'tis true this last few years have been difficult. Your father has been the victim of... Here, read it yourselves, okay? Sorry, I just read what's on the back. Okay, 2 more minutes. As I said to the wife on the honeymoon. Goodness, William. That's not the right voice, is it? No. Whose voice am I doing here? Bellend, that's right, yeah. Talking Bellend. There's a novelty. Matron. Goodness, William, Goodness, William, what things you say. Well, 'tis true. This last few years have been difficult. Your father has been the victim of poor investments. What did he invest our money in, Mamma? Gold? Copper mines? 7% annuity spread over a 5-year return with only corporation tax on the gross returns? Oh, William, you and your childish, simplistic view on matters financial. No. 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 No, your father invested in chickens. Chickens, Mamma. Yes. Chickens. How did he invest in chickens, Mamma? A burgeoning cooperative enterprise, sourcing start-up chicks, which are built up over a period of time into large cost-recoupable and profit-producing product by means of careful diet and crossbreeding with bulkier bantams? Fighting. Fighting chickens. You mean Papa fought a chicken and lost? Bloody heck, what a wussy. No, William, your father did not fight the chickens. The chickens fought each other, and your father invested all of our savings on the one he thought would win. Without success, I'm wearing my apron on my back because my arse is hanging out my petticoats. What do you think? We've only done 2 pages. Oh man, I have an aneurysm in a minute. They're all the rage. Did Papa not win at all, Mamma? Unfortunately not, William. He always put his investment on one particular chicken because he had bought a part ownership in it at a discount price. Well, that sounds highly sensible. The chicken only had 1 wing. Hence part ownership. Now you're on board, son, and hence the discount price also. Mamma, why would Papa think that a 1-winged chicken would win a fight against another chicken? Was it a sword fight or something? No, I did ask your father. Not exactly in the manner you have inquired to me about it. And his precise words were, all it takes to win is 1 good punch. Care for a bite of fried chicken wing. His logic is sound, Mamma. Turns page. Yes, more than his mind is, son. Yes, it was very logically sound. Unfortunately, said logic also applies to two-winged chickens, who, statistically, have a 100% more chance of landing said winning blow. A statistic they cunningly used well to their advantage. When did Papa see the error in his thinking, Mamma? Funny story. It was the night he came home and said, Belle, I have gammed, invested away all our savings, go pawn your jewellery and ask next door if they need any floor scrubbing. It was the last thing he said, as I recall, before being mysteriously struck into a coma by a stuffed cat. Lucky was not fatal, Mamma. Well, the cat was already dead. They tend not to stuff the live ones. Hard to get them to sit still. I saw it happen once. No, Mamma, I meant lucky, the filling embalmed feeling. Oh. No, Mamma, I meant lucky, the filling embalmed feline to cranium incident was not fatal. Yes, lucky. So much luck. But presumably, Mamma, you went along with his idea to hand over your share of the savings. Papa came home one night and said he was going to put our money on cockfighting. Having seen your father naked, I thought it was a shoo-in. Too late I found out he meant chickens. Oh well, Mamma, life throws up some curves in its road. We still have each other, and even though we have no money, why soon we will be blessed with your third child. Sometimes, William, your optimistic outlook can be misplaced. But thank you all the same, son, and let us try not to let things spoil our Christmas Eve, shall we? After all, we have your father for that. Do you not like Christmas Eve then, Mamma? I have mixed feelings, William. For instance, many years ago... How old are you? 6. For instance, 7 years ago, a man did come into my acquaintance on Christmas Eve. I bloody knew it! Hush your voice, Ned Porterman. Back to sleep with thee, and maybe dream of the follies you have committed upon this family. I'm going up about 9 octaves here. There's dogs outside with their fingers in their ears. Yeah, sweet dreams to you too. For your information... I think we've gone on far enough here. I'm losing... I'll just do this last bit here. There's just too many voices going on here. There's the voices, it's the voices. Oh, I hear them all the time. Oh, frickety frack. Where am I to here, man? Okay, right, so it's Belen talking. I was going to say for your acquaintance. But that is a few words ahead. You know what's coming. Spoiler alert. For your information, Ned, acquaintance means a person came to know me that night. You're not helping your case. Oh, be silent. So, William, my darling son, yes, I have known good Christmas Eves, then bad ones, such as a few years later on, whence I departed company with the very man of whom I speak. And then there are Christmas Eves like this, when I wish I was going to bed with a tuberculosic rat with halitosis rather than... But no, let us only dwell upon good things. Allow me a moment, William, to just go to my happy place. Two's up! Ned! You have less chance than your chicken had against Big Joey, the 65-pound Bourbon Red Turkey at the All-Streatham Ultimate Fowling Championship. Man, I should have stretched the diaphragm for that one. So, William, Christmas can be a joyous occasion or a not-so-joyous one, but as long as you have love, it overrides the harsher ones. Mamma, was the man you speak of a Mr. Scrooge? Why, yes, William, it was. How do you know of him? Papa told me about him one night. He had been out, Mamma, and I was awoken when he came home by the gentle sound of the front door coming off its hinges. I slipped downstairs. You were sound asleep, Mamma, having told me you were exhausted from breastfeeding whilst Papa was out. Although, as I recall, Imelda was 3 then. And after I had dragged Papa by his ankles into the living room, he sat in his chair, sat me on his knee, and through a face full of chicken feathers, and a voice cracked with emotion and sea shanties, told me that you had once been betrothed to a Mr. Scrooge, and that Papa had got something called sloppy seconds from him. This Mr. Scrooge sounded a kind man to give him Papa dessert. Do you think I could get sloppy seconds from Mr. Scrooge sometime, Mama? No! Just no. I am not happy about Papa telling you about Mr. Scrooge, William. It is unhappy for me because I did indeed once care deeply for him, but our paths diverted, and now I only have sadness and contempt for him. So, twice as many feelings you have for Papa, then. Oh, William, you are too young to know about emotions yet. I suppose I just inferred from context, the context being my having spotted you sprinkling curry powder in Papa's undergarments last week. I think I'm going to quit there, folks. Well, I am still hernialess. I ordered one from Amazon but hasn't arrived yet. So I've been Paul Murphy, and you have been absolutely wonderfully kind and generous, and I do apologise for the fact you've probably got to go and book the closed captions to make head nor tail of what I've said. Peace and love wherever you two in the world.